What's up everyone, welcome back. So in today's video I'll show you the correct method of watering your caladiums. Now you must be wondering what's so new about it. It's a very simple thing of watering your caladiums. But guys, there is a mistake that a lot of us do, and I've seen that in a lot of people's videos. So what people do is they either take a gardening hose and they start spraying water randomly, or there are people who use a watering can and they pour water on the leaves. Now always remember, nature is giving us a big hint that caladiums do not like water on their leaves. I'll show you an example. So here I have this caladium. Now if I am going to put some water, you can see what happens. It's not going to stay, it's going to run off. There you go. So you can see this. This is a way of the leaf telling you that they do not like water sitting on them, and hence nature has given them a waxy coating. Because of this, the water does not stay on the leaves and it tends to fall off. So this is a very big giveaway that they do not like water on their leaves. They do not like water sitting on their leaves. So always water them directly into the soil like this rather than watering from above. Another thing, if you're taking a garden hose and you are spraying water on them, if the plant or if the pot is bushy like this, and the moment you take your gardening hose and spray water on it, all of that water is gonna fall onto those leaves and they are going to repel out from the pot. As you can see, the water falls on the leaf, but because the leaf is outside, it is dropping all that water out from the pot, so it is repelling all that water. Now imagine every time you're going to water this. Now these are still small little leaves. There are caladiums with larger leaves. Now every time the water falls onto the leaves, because the leaves are facing outwards, they will always repel that water, and hardly there is any water that is going to end up in your pot. So you are wasting your time, you are wasting water, and it is not even helping the caladium get hydrated. Another reason, the main reason why I would say, is to avoid water on the leaves. Now these leaves, as you can see, this leaf is slanting, or it's more like this, so the water falls over here and it slips out. But it's not always the case. Sometimes the caladium might open the leaf like a cup shape. For example, over here you can see, now because of the rains, the water had got collected, it has got evaporated, but it has left a watermark, and you can see it's like a cup. So here, if the water tends to fall, it is going to get collected in this cup, and because of that, this is the older leaf that got rotted because the water stayed on the leaf and it started to rot the leaf. So you will have this issue. The same thing goes with this strawberry as well. You can see the leaf is like a cup. So if I'm going to put water in this, you can see that the water tends to stay because it's like a cup. So this is going to be very dangerous, because here you can see already there is some damage to this leaf because the leaf was turning into a cup. So even this one, you can see there is some issue here too, because this one is also a little bit like a cup. So most probably the water had got collected in this section. So you can see there's that watermarks and the leaf does not look that heavy. So when I realized this happening, I completely stopped watering them from above. I just look for the soil and I go ahead and water in the soil. Now you might say, how do we water a bushy plant like this? All you have to do is just very gently move the leaf like this and add in the water. Very, very simple, and always do a complete watering until the water starts passing through the drain hole. So this is done. We are going to water this also very carefully. That's about it. So in this way we are done with our watering. You can see how quickly that water got absorbed and it has started to drain out. So your soil has to be loose, porous, well draining. Shouldn't let the water pool in the pot, because that will rot your tubers. Do not just randomly throw water on them. A lot of times that water might not end up in the pot and your caladium will start to dry out, or it will start to drop its leaves. So it's very important you keep a check. Water directly into the soil rather than just throwing the water on their leaves, because that is not going to stay. The leaves are outside, the leaves always tend to point outwards from the pot, and every time you are going to water, that water is going to just fall out from the pot and nothing will end up in the pot, and the caladium will get dehydrated. Now if you're using a garden hose, you can take the garden hose and just lift the plants and just put the water in the soil. That is going to work out really well, rather than throwing that water randomly on them. At times it might not even reach in the pot. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you like this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.